King peace, pulse en paz.
FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. New members get up to 60% off site-wide with Savage X Rewards. Exclusive pricing and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer via our link tree at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty, delivered by FTP.
Fresh off the pole, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and grinder approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get on out, get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out, get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass, you don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out, whoa, get out. I didn't vote black, got that ass in back. Oh, get out, get on out, oh, get out.
Check, check, check. I can't hear you. I think you're muted. Check, check. Chris, I think you're muted. Nikki, can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't hear Chris.
Okay. I'm like, am I crazy? Hello. Hey y'all. Hey now, y'all. How y'all doing in the comment section? We were on another podcast a little bit earlier today, so we just getting our lives back together.
All right, can you hear me now?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Welcome to For the People podcast. I'm your host, Vision X, and this show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. Joined by our queen of judges herself, Miss Nikki,
Hey y'all, welcome back.
and joined by our architect, Trey Richardson.
Hey now.
Yes, and we were on another podcast, the OG Papa Duke's podcast. He had reached out to us. And you know what? I will say that we've been getting a lot more reach outs to. People have been sending messages to us and all things. So I just want to let you know, you guys, we appreciate it. Also, I noticed from me posting about those companies, some of them have responded and sent me messages as well. So that's why I say, you know, people are noticing the show. People are noticing us. Also, I want to say hello to everybody here is in the comment section before we start the show. TDG, K is my name, Hazel Lachey, Tony, Leo, Broad Breeze, who else? T-Coop, nice to see you. Who else?
T Cope.
He messing with somebody's name, child.
What is going on with this thing? Why is this thing doing that? That is so weird. All right. So Nikki, let's do the icebreaker. I heard that I'm sorry, you guys. I'm still kind of sick right now. I was really just out. My body was just it gave out. I wasn't feeling well. I wasn't mentally feeling. I was like out. So I heard it went really well. What all happened?
It went good. I was flying solo. I let everybody know I'm used to the slides. I was like, hey, we don't have it today, but we just gonna roll with it. So we talked about, Jesse Jackson. We talked about just our normal stuff, just no videos. And I think, everybody in the audience was, it went pretty good.
What is going on with our? It booted me out too. I noticed. I don't know why I did that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm back, y'all. um, but I think it went well. So I was happy to do it because we didn't want to cancel because we love y'all and we know that y'all make it your business to be here. So we wanted to do that because we love y'all. So I once I got into it, I was pretty good in the groove. So everybody gave me positive feedback throughout the chat. So we just made it more interactive. So yesterday it was literally me reading the chats, responding, and just interacting with the audience. So that was fun.
No, that's
So
good.
I hope y'all liked it.
No, I'm glad that you were able to like connect with them and everything. That's good because this is FTP podcast is for the people podcast. So we want to talk to you guys. We want to get your opinions. My teeth are really white today.
Maybe he got.
I must have been really doing some brushing today. So what we're going to do, I want to get into this first thing. Now I don't know this lady's name, but she was actually. Oh, before I start, Trey, did you have anything before we start?
No, I'm good.
Oh wait, I
Okay.
did want to mention one thing, which I found out might be correlated. Yesterday, a few people was having a problem with YouTube, so I found out today that someone who I've never heard of, but they're very popular, called FD. Oh my God, what was his name? But he made. I want to say identify FD Signifier. FD Signifier. He's a popular YouTube essayist, and he dropped a 4-hour video on Tyler Perry,
Oh,
and it was so whatever that it shut YouTube down. So I don't know if it was so popular, but it got taken down.
What
So
was it called?
Mr. Perry don't like that. Now, if y'all want to see it, you can go to the Nebula app, and they have a 3-day free trial, and you can watch it on there. So I'm gonna start watching. I have to watch it in 2 parts because it's 4 hours. But it was immediately it was people started watching it and they couldn't get through it because they took it off YouTube. So that might have been the problem yesterday when you were having problems on YouTube because they were in the process of taking that video down.
And what's the name of the actual? What's the name of it?
Let me
Not
find it because
Nebula,
I
but
I'm gonna give it to you right now because I had to go download it today. So I'm pulling it up right now. It's just called the Tyler Perry video. So when you go to Nebula, when you download it, open the app, it literally would be probably the first thing featured. And it is from FD Signifier. And it was released on Valentine's Day. But it got it pulled. So some people said he's editing it and gonna put it back up. But if you want to see the whole 4 hours, go to the Nebula app. It has a star on it, a blue star. You can download it and watch it because Mr. Perry doesn't like criticism. So
oh yeah, that's definitely one of those things. And I wrote it down. I'm going to look at it. Hopefully it's good because you know how you be on those like you be listening to
yeah,
people's podcasts or whatever they're doing, and they be just running their lips, and then they haven't got to the good part yet. And I'm like, okay, when are you going to get to the good part? Because that's what I'm going to get to. So that's one of those things. Sorry, this phone is all over the place, you guys. I apologize. Well, we're going to go into this first video. This was actually so that Karen O'Leary guy from Shark Tank You know, as always, and we Godfrey said it, and a few other people said it's always these old ass white men who ain't never their families they never served, they never served, rich, trying to tell people and other people what to do with their lives and how they should do things. And so I thought this was really good. I think we should watch it because black women. This is why they have a problem. Because Nikki, this is why they have a problem. Y'all not scared of nobody. The black guys, they do a little song and dance. They'll say, "Oh, you male, that's a female," and then you'll get a few black guys that do the okey doke, Bojangles dance for them. But black women, a lot of times they just don't fold. So let's take a look at this and let me know what you think.
Even doing the comparison, saying, would you rather go to China or not go to China? Are you a veteran? So that means you never raised the pause means no. So that means he never raised his hand to say, I'm willing to die for this country. Let's not talk about just the Dow. Not only was I willing to die for this country, both of my grandparents
were. Thank you for your service.
That's right. Thank me for my service. So how dare he sit here and ask me.
Service.
So how dare he sit here and ask me would I rather be in China when I was willing to die for the country that is locking up the people that we're talking about. There are more black men enslaved than those who were enslaved in 1850 in the prison system right now in 1850 that did not actually get the due process that you guys are talking about, that actually had to take plea bargains because they could not afford adequate law attorneys, which is why I'm in law school, by the way, right now. Shout out to FAMU. So to sit here and ask me, what country do I live in? It's called America. You can't point nothing out.
I want to say this. If you were on the Abby Phillips show Chinese version, you wouldn't be here
But I'm not
tomorrow.
the Chinese version. I'm here with the American version.
All right.
The black. I know, and I'm saying it. And I'm saying it, and I'm enjoying it, and I fought for mine and yours. So thank me for my service.
All right, my friends, listen.
Thank me for my service. I'm not disparaging. I just want you to thank me.
We're going to bring this to a close. I mean, I do think it is worth acknowledging that you don't have to prefer China to say that I want to be able to, in this country, both live in the country and critique it at the same time.
These freedoms
sure.
And be able,
I know. I think that she's actually saying the same thing, that she's expressing her right to criticize.
Even doing the comparisons.
So I want to read some of the comments. Somebody said, that's right. Applaud that black woman in her service. Another person says, I love how she shut him down. And one other person says, the pause means no. This video is been making its rounds on social media. I can see why it's making its sounds on social media. It's because we get tired of these people like the Trumps. They've never fought in any of the wars. All they did is suck up resources. I call them useless eaters. All they do is suck up resources, cause chaos and discord. And then once shit gets bad, they're going to take all their shit and run. And I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. If things go the way it's supposed to, he's going to take his shit and he's going to run to Russia. Watch. He's going to take all his shit, his family, they're going to take all the money and they're going to leave the United States bankrupt. But it's funny. It's always these white people that sit there and say stuff. And she's sitting here like, thank me for my service. Because can't believe he couldn't even say that because they never fought. They're quick to talk about, oh, we should go to war. They're quick to talk about, oh, you should do this. But you be having white folks like this, they ain't never did shit for this country, including a lot of immigrants. They ain't did shit either. All they did is come up and suck up resources as well. That's why I'm telling you, I ain't marching for nobody. If it ain't for financial black Americans and for real people, I'm good. What do y'all think?
First of all, Abby, get control of that motherfucking show. I know CNN pays you, but as a black woman, from black woman to black woman, I'm so fucking tired of you letting them goddamn crackers run over your fucking show every goddamn day because I'm pissed off about it. Like, I watch it during clips, but I'm just so tired of you letting them fucking white people. Is the check that good that you got to let them run amok into that to get the lady who said thank me for my service? See, I like how she handled that white man. Because how he kept trying to talk over her, she kept talking. She didn't stop him. She put it right here. She didn't stop and say, let me finish speaking. She didn't give him the common courtesy of that. She ignored the fuck out of him. And you could see him seething at the fact that she didn't acknowledge him. She kept talking about her point. And she made him look like the fucking idiot because she's talking and he's talking over her. And she didn't give enough of a fuck to acknowledge him about it. But Abby, baby, you got to get control of the show. At this point, they might as well call it the Scott Jennings show.
Yep.
They might as well do that. Because pretty soon they're gonna get rid of you, and it's gonna be the Scott Jennings show. Because at this point, you let every guest come on that show, every fucking and it's never a Democrat. It's always a fucking Republican come on there and hand you your ass on your own fucking show. And the whole, everybody, no, fuck that. You're a black woman on national fucking TV, and every goddamn night you got a cracker talking down to you and everybody else black on that fucking show. I'm so sick of that shit. I know she's playing the role, but at what fucking cost?
Yeah.
At what fucking cost are you playing and I'm not even saying don't get out your character, but start shutting them down. Like, find a very professional way to say, shut your bitch ass up and let my other guests finish talking. That's all you got to do. Because when Anna Navarro come on there, she's Republican, but she ain't no Trumper. You let it clear. It's certain guests. Cornel West was on there, which I got a problem with him. But them white men, it was silence when he was on there. He was talking his usual bullshit, but they was real silent. But anytime it's a black woman on there is a race to not let her finish her thought. It's a race to not let her finish her sentence. And I'm glad that lady said, you know what? Fuck y'all.
Right.
And you gonna thank me for my fucking service because y'all have never done it. You white men talk cash money shit about this country and you bitches dodge the draft. You don't sign up. You make sure your sons don't sign the fuck up because you want everybody else to fight for y'all. Niggas wasn't good enough. Black men wasn't good enough to be in the fucking army, but you still needed them to fight. You didn't even want to give them the respect of having shoes and equipment and all that, but you wanted them to fight because you wanted to make sure they died before y'all did. We've always been the fucking test. We've always been your bulletproof fucking vest, your human bulletproof vest, and we're not doing that shit no more. You white men are scary as fuck, and that's all the act. Because if you can do January 6th, I know y'all could be out in the streets handling ICE. You don't want to. That's all it is. Y'all can handle these people. This is white on white crime. You just don't want to commit it because it's white on white crime. You rather it be white on black crime. You rather it be quote unquote black on black crime, which is bullshit within itself. You rather it be black on brown crime or brown on black crime, but you don't want no white on white fucking crime. But you hide behind America. Yeah, America. None of y'all don't be serving y'all fucking country.
They don't.
And the only reason the majority of black people sign up for the army is the fucking benefits. Or any part of the military is the fucking benefits. You think they doing that shit because they love America? Fuck America. They there for the goddamn check. That's it.
And just so they can fire guns and shit. Like they're really those people that will do something just like that. In the comments, Hazel Lachey said, checkmate. And Tico says, does she ever maintain control of her damn show? Guess just be running amok. Blue Skylad said, does GOP speakers on CNN know how to shut the fuck up and wait for their turn to speak? No, they do not.
No.
TGG said, white people think black people should shut up and be grateful we're here, no matter what we contribute to the U.S. Very true. The neophyte says, not to mention, they're always telling us to pick ourselves up by our bootstraps. Meanwhile, they were handed hundreds of millions of dollars and white privilege. And not to mention, they ain't doing shit with it. They ain't white and right. They ain't doing shit with what they got.
That's facts. And you know what, since we're in Black History Month, we're speaking about these things. I want to show y'all two videos. One was filmed a while back, but a lot has been making its rounds recently. And then also I'm showing you another story that needs to be told as well. It kind of reminded me of The Color Purple when Oprah got hit in her eye, you know, that whole scene. So I want to show y'all these two video clips, and then we will be right back. Stay tuned.
1963, Mississippi. Police arrest Fannie Lou Hamer at a bus station. Her crime? Sitting at a whites-only lunch counter. Winona Jail. Police forced 2 black prisoners to beat her with blackjacks. For 4 days, they beat her until her body goes hard. Can't bend her fingers. Blood clot forms over her left eye. Nearly goes blind. Kidneys damaged. Permanent. Legs damaged. Permanent limp. Why? She was trying to register black people to vote. Behind it, Mississippi's war on black voters. 1962. Fannie Lou Hamer, 44 years old, attends a meeting about voting rights. Her reaction? I had never heard until 1962 that black people could register and vote. 44 years old, didn't know she had the right to vote. August 1962, she tries to register at the courthouse, fails the literacy test, designed for black people to fail. That night, her plantation owner fires her. If you don't withdraw, you leave. She refuses, loses her job, loses her home. 10 days later, 16 bullets shot into the house where she was staying. She wasn't inside, but the message was clear. She didn't stop, kept organizing voter registration. June 1963, that's when they beat her in Winona. August 1964, Democratic National Convention in Atlantic City. Fannie Lou stands before the country, televised, tells America what happened to her in that jail. The beating, the terror, everything.
Is this America, the land of the free and the home of the brave?
President Johnson panics, calls a fake press conference to get her off TV. Doesn't work. Networks broadcast her testimony later. Millions watch. The nation shocked. 1965, Voting Rights Act passes. Her testimony helped make it happen. She continues organizing until her health fails. Built Freedom Farm Cooperative. Fed thousands. Created 200 homes for poor families. March 14th, 1977, dies of heart failure, age 59. The 1963 beating contributed to her death, but her words live on.
Nobody's free until everybody's free.
1963, Mississippi.
So I'm gonna read some of the comments. Somebody says, one of many reasons why they want you to forget about your ancestors and what they contributed to us. Another person says Black history is American history, and another person says the white man will pay a heavy price one day. And this goes into this next video. Let's take a look.
Jerome, how old are you?
9.
9? Do you go to school?
Yes.
Where do you go to school, Jerome?
At the Okeechobee Elementary School.
I see. What is your sister's name?
Lois.
That's Lois. And what are your other sisters' names?
Catherine and Beulah.
Catherine and Beulah. What happened to your foot, Jerome?
Dig a nail in out there by the wash house.
So you drove a nail in out by the wash house. What did your mother do for that?
She put some alcohol on it.
Where do you sleep, Jerome?
In his bed.
You have this big bed?
Yes.
What happened? How did you get that hole in that bed there, Jerome?
The rats.
The what?
Rats.
Now, Jerome, you are taking care of Kathy, of Beulah, and Lois.
Yes.
Now, are you going to give them lunch today?
Yes.
What are you going to feed them?
I don't know.
Do you have any food here to give them?
Yes.
I see. What time does your mother come home?
I don't know.
The following day, Arlene King, the mother of Jerome, Kathy, Lois, and Beulah, again was picking beans.
Aileen King, I saw your children yesterday at the Okeechobee camp. Why didn't you put them in the nursery?
I don't make enough to pay for it.
How much does it cost to put them in?
85 cents.
85 cents.
That's right.
Aileen, what time did you come out the field this morning?
6 o'clock.
What time would you get home?
About 3:30, 4 o'clock.
6 this morning to 4 o'clock this afternoon.
That's right.
How much did you earn?
$1.
History has never just been about what happened. It's about what's...
All right, so I'm gonna read some of the comments from this one. Somebody says, they didn't want to interview us like some kind of group project. Another person says, our ancestors had so much sadness in their eyes. And one of the persons says, they created this situation and then act like we created it, sick people. You know, going from the first video, which is more of an animation, to this, it's like, when you look at what has happened in world history and Black people have contributed, and I'm glad they said about the Voting Rights Act, because she's the reason why it got pushed through. Yeah. You have so many disrespectful not Middle Eastern, I'll say POCs in general. So many disrespectful POCs, so many disrespectful, some Blacks. You know, we got some raccoons, we're gonna show some of those videos today, that come out here and they want us to forget about everything that's happened. But don't forget about 9/11. Don't forget about the World Trade Center. Don't forget about the Holocaust. This is what I be talking about with people. It's just like they want black people to do, and this is why I said I rose it to 90%. I'm saying 95 now, Nikki. It's gonna be hard to get me outside. Hard, because like somebody this was a Latin lady that was playing this the other day. She says everybody is still shooting. Everybody's still going to Red Lobster. Like ain't nothing going on. I stated it before. If you guys don't care, I don't care. What do y'all think?
Listen.
I'm with you on the 95. Like at this point, we're gonna ramp up to a smooth 99.999 in a minute, because yeah, every day PLCs and white people prove our point that we don't need to be outside. Every fucking day, y'all find a way to do it. And when it comes to, especially that Fannie Lou Hamer, the reason why they're getting rid of, trying to get rid of Black history is because it is American history. They don't want their children, grandchildren, well, at this point, probably their grandchildren or great grandchildren, to know what they did. Because if you were to go look in the history books, you'd see their faces. Just like they got pictures of Jerry Jones' ass out there. They don't want to be seen, because then they can't control the narrative that white people aren't violent, because that's what they want you to believe, that white people are not violent, that Black people are. But the everything that happened with Jim Crow, between slavery, Jim Crow, and even today, it proves that they are the aggressor. They have always been the aggressor. They have always been violent. So if you get rid of the history, then they can rewrite it. Or in this case, rewrite it. They can rewrite history, because that is what they're trying to do. They are trying to rewrite history. And it's not working. But that is the goal, because they want to be able to control the narrative that we are the savages. But if we are savages, where did we learn the savagery? We learned it from we learned it from our oppressors. So we learned everything. We didn't have an affinity for violence, but y'all made us violent because you were violent towards us. So everything that you're seeing, that you're saying is so negative about Black people, you made us that way. Because the cruelty that you think we possessed, it would have come from you first. White people are the most violent people on the face of this earth, because they are so mediocre that everything they have ascertained has had to be through violence. It has had to be through a nefarious nature, because they don't have what it takes to do anything on their own. So they have to colonize everything because they can create nothing. That's what it is.
Very much that. What was I going to say? The one thing that I do think is a little bit of a positive coming out of this Trump administration, that things are so visible now. Like they are now being able to see themselves. They're now being able to, with documents, see the nasty shit that these white men do to children, to little girls, to babies, decapitating them. Like,
and filmed the shit on top of that. That's what got me. I said, and you filmed it?
Themselves. Like, they're so sick. They're not even doing this in darkness. They are like, okay, let's make sure we let's have documentation that of us touching little Susie. Let's film little Susie. Let's record her little voice so we can listen to it later. Like, who are gross? Like, who are these people? In my comments saying our history is documented. Like Sean Eugene said, our history is documented. They can never get rid of that. That's what they're trying to do in schools, actually. They're trying to rewrite the narrative. Oh, just slavery was so long ago. Just forget about it. Just, move on. Nobody's moving past the Holocaust. Nobody's moving past anything.
Say that. I know our friend didn't like it, but say that to the Jews. Let's forget about the Holocaust. How dare you tell me to forget about the Holocaust? I have the numbers on my arm. Like, fuck you. Like you can never, it's always some shit. It's always their shit was so much worse, and we're not here to compare. We're not here to compare deaths because they were all violent, none the fucking less. But do not tell black people to get over shit if y'all ain't prepared to get over it. You want us to get over slavery? Don't mention the motherfucking Holocaust. Don't mention that word at all. Don't say shit about it. Get the fuck over it. Get over Hitler. Get over Auschwitz. Get over the fucking baking you bitches in the oven. Get off the fucking lottery numbers on your goddamn arm. Get off all that shit. If we really gonna forget about some shit, I need y'all to forget about some shit. Because let a black person mention slavery and here you Schindler's List motherfuckers, here you go. And I'm not saying it's all Jewish people, but it's always Jewish people when it comes to that shit. Y'all ain't got the Jews don't have no fucking problem when white people or them get married on a fucking slave plantation. Y'all ain't got no problems with that. But go let a white person or a black person say, hey, I'm getting married in Auschwitz. You motherfuckers would riot in the goddamn street.
Yes,
you bitches might get so mad you side with fucking Israel. That's how upset you motherfuckers would get if a nigga said, I'm going to get married in Auschwitz. Or if a white person said it. You cancel every fucking body. It would be no streaming services because y'all shut every fucking thing down.
Literally.
Everything. Y'all would shut everything down because you would be so fucking appalled. Y'all always want black people to forget. But when, like you said, Vision, when it comes to 9/11, never forget. Who the fuck is gonna forget? Y'all forgot. Because if you remember correctly, it was a brief moment in time where white people almost not gave up necessarily, but they put their racism to the side with black people just to hate on motherfucking Muslims. That was the one moment in time where we were all Americans.
Right.
Except for Muslims, except for the browns. Everybody else, we're all fucking Americans.
Right.
That was the one time that we was all American. But after that shit, and now you want to talk about never forget? Fuck out of here.
And be upset. Right. When we say something about anything they do. Right. You know, I was having a conversation with one of my Middle Eastern friends. He was sitting there talking about, everything that happened in Iraq and Afghanistan, and the Christians are, trying to harm us and stuff. And I said, well, if I read correctly today, I think it was Afghanistan. I don't know which one of the countries approved it, but they just approved slavery again. So they approved that, and they approved there was something for the wives. The wives can't do something now. I said, y'all ain't learned y'all lesson. So when America come over there and blow your asses up, keep that same energy. I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing about Iraq or nothing. Dubai and Afghanistan and the UAE. When America and Israel turn on you, keep that same energy. Don't bring your asses to Africa like y'all all in the northern part, because y'all not really from that northern part. That is migrated over there because of all the wars. Keep your asses right in the Middle East. Finish the job. That's just how I feel about it.
I saw a tweet today where apparently Iran has said that they have video of Mango Mussolini with children, and they're going to release it if he declares war on Iran. So I'm interested to see if in the next couple of days, all of a sudden, Iran is going to be an ally or he's made a deal. You notice that every time he creates a beef with a country, instead of saying, yeah, they whooped my ass or they done held my feet I made a deal with them. What fucking deal? You didn't make no deal.
Right.
They broke your ass down. You didn't make everything is a fucking deal. Oh, we made a deal. A deal to do what? That they won't expose you if you don't go after them. So I'm anxious to see within the next couple of days if they pull back on the Iran shit. If all of a sudden, Iran, they are friends. I made a deal with them. Shout out to Angela. We got our first super chat of the night. So thank you so much, Angela. We greatly appreciate it.
Thanks, Angela. We appreciate it. And what we're about to do is we're about to go to Nikki's favorite segment. Do we have some white folks acting the fool? But Before we get to that part, though, I am going to show. This is why we're now walking for these allies. Now, this happened in the Asian American community, however you want to call it. And I want to show you guys this first video, and we are going to take a look at it.
There's so many Chinese food restaurants in black neighborhoods. It's due to a very special type of seasoning called
Racism, it's what's for dinner.
Back in 1882, the U.S. passed the Chinese Exclusion Act, banning most Chinese immigrants from entering the country. But because the government loves money, it left a loophole. If you were a laborer, no entry. But if you owned a business, you could qualify as a merchant, which meant you could stay and you could bring your family over. Then in 1915, a court ruled that owning a restaurant counted as a business. And just like that, opening a Chinese restaurant became a one-way ticket into America. Then came a new problem in the 1960s. Basically, banks were racist as fudge. If Chinese folks wanted to open up restaurants in white neighborhoods, the answer was often no.
But because the positionality of Asian Americans is weaponized to oppress black people, Asian Americans were being given loans to open businesses in black communities, even though black people were not able to receive loans to open businesses in their own communities.
Happy Black History Month, y'all. Why are there so many Chinese food restaurants in black neighborhoods? It's due.
So I'm gonna read some of the comments. Somebody says, but yet there's anti-blackness in Chinese community. Another person says, another episode of Everything in the U.S. is connected to racism. Shaking my head. I'm surprised someone hasn't made a TV show yet. Well, you know they ain't allowing that on TV. And another person says, the next question should be, why do Chinese restaurants succeed in black neighborhoods? And then this is why we say what we say. Let's take a look at this.
What's that? What is she doing? What are you doing to everyone else who's here? Talk about everybody else.
All right, so that's just that goofy ass bitch barking like a dog, probably something that she ate that morning.
And I
Somebody
tell
says,
you,
we have no allies. Let's be clear. Another person says, that sounds like her breakfast was making before she cooked it. Another person says, and no, that was good. And somebody said, and no one said nothing to her, not even the bus driver. This is what I'll be talking about. When it comes to the Asian community, it's like, as soon as it's like we have to be, all of us together and, one people. But then when you see that they do stuff like this, you're like, really? We're supposed to be one community and we sit here acting like this? What gets me about this is that when it's happening to them, and I don't care what country, we always hear about Vietnam. We always hear about the North and Korea War. We always hear about World War II in Japan. And then y'all come over here and y'all act just unhuman, Neanderthal caveman like. And then you want people to like you. And then when somebody do what the eyes, they do the eyes, or they say ching chong chong, making fun of you, or they say y'all eat cats and dogs, all of a sudden, now racism is, now we have hate. This is the shit we be talking about. Seeing videos like this, seeing the other video that happened with the Middle Eastern law that just passed, whatever, y'all on your own. Period. Don't ask us for shit.
I would have knocked Maylene the fuck out.
Yeah, the black people that want to go out there and help, y'all do you. Like my uncle said, our family and other families have been fighting for 500 fucking years to be continually disrespected. And you guys wouldn't be over here without all these acts that the black people have created for you guys. Deuces. What do y'all think?
Okay, so for the first video, welcome to fucking America, where blacks don't get anything that we fought for, and all the other POCs get those privileges. Woo! Welcome, 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 welcome. Is this what everybody wants to come to America for? Listen, if I could, I would take literally all my people and get the fuck up out of here. Nobody wants to be here in America. Nobody really wants to be here. we really should just give it to the whites. Y'all can have it. Y'all really can have it. And then the second video on the bus, when I tell you, I would have just grabbed her real quick and threw that bitch to the front of the bus by her hair. Now, see,
and that's the thing. And all these allies, right? I think a couple of ads on there. I've seen white folks on there, men and women. Ain't nobody said shit. But let it happen to them. Everybody, oh, we got to save you. I'm good on everybody. I'm like you, Trey. I'd rather just get on the island. I wish there was a Wakanda. You remember they had a shield, right? It was a shield to where I wish we had that, and that way the rest of y'all, I don't care if you're Middle Eastern, if you're Asian, if you're white, Spanish, they all can go kill each other, blow each other up, do as many Epstein files y'all want to do. Leave the blacks a fucking alone. And then and to the Somalians, y'all can keep your ass over there too.
Well, first of all, Trey, I need you to make a video. I need you to tap into your inner Deborah Cox and do what would you say? Nobody wants to be here. Yeah, tap into that, and let's make that happen.
No.
Yes.
No.
Come on, vocals.
Now, me personally, I would have gave Mei Ling a pedicure on her motherfucking face. That's what the fuck I would have did. I would see that shit right there. Like you said, like they said, that's the sound your fucking breakfast was making.
Right.
See, we try to leave y'all alone, but y'all be coming for us.
For no reason.
Y'all be coming
all
for
she needed
us.
was open hand smack right across the
And the
ear.
only reason she went, the only reason she went after that black man, because I guarantee, had that been a sister, she wouldn't have said shit. She was talking cash money shit to that black man because she was putting him in the position that if I put my hands on this Asian lady, I'm the one that's going to go to jail. It doesn't matter that she was in my face, in my personal space, antagonizing me. As a black man, if I touch her,
you gotta echo, Nikki.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If I put my hands on her, then I'm catching a case. They know who to say shit to and who not to say some shit. Because when we've been in their nail shops, they talk that shit, but we know the vibes. We may not be able to understand what the fuck you saying, but we can pick up on the fucking vibe. And even then, that's why they gotta speak that shit in another fucking language, because they know they'll get their ass towed the fuck up if they said some shit like that to a black woman. They pick and choose who the fuck they gonna say some shit to.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do, because they know what fucking time it is. Shout out to that man for holding some restraint. And I'm not the person to condone violence against women, but sometimes you gotta knock a bitch out. Like sometimes you gotta knock a bitch out.
I'm an anti-violence.
I'm equal opportunity ass whooper. Sometimes you gotta catch that shit. I'm not condoning it. Like just hit a bitch just to hit a bitch. But sometimes you gotta hit a bitch.
Mm-hmm. I don't condone violence, but is slapping a bitch with all your might and fleeing the area considered violence? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. And then we have any comments before we move on to the next section?
No, I put them up on the screen.
All right, perfect. So what we're going to do, we're going into Nikki's favorite territory. This is right on what we've been talking about. I don't know when this happened, but it must have happened a couple of days ago, but people filmed it because you got POCs, whites, everybody acting a damn fool. Ever since Trump got in office, they feel like they can say whatever they want. They feel like they can do whatever they want without any consequences. So I want us to take a look at this first video and then let us know what you think, and we will be right back. Hold up, that's not the actual video, you guys. All right, here we go.
Why? I'm American, you're the illegal. Yeah, you are, you're from Laredo. I know your grandparents.
I've been here my whole life.
No, you haven't.
Whatever.
You bought an illegal social security number.
You're racist.
I saw her and her uncles and aunts and all cousins swim the goddamn Rio Grande. Because I'm from Tucson and Fort Worth, and she comes from the damn mail. She can't say, well, open the door. Now I'm getting claustrophobic. This is going to be a problem if I don't get out of here. Okay, we're going to have, I need a doctor or CPR or 911. Okay, this is it. I've got to sit down. I am coming. No. Oh, God, my back. Jesus. I'm coming to you, Jesus. Jesus, mighty God, help me. Oh, Jesus Christ.
They really do
You can see my crime videos on TikTok and Instagram. My daddy died 9 months ago. Billy Bob of Fort Worth, Texas, the honky tonk owner. He used to own Mickey Gillies in Pasadena, and he ran Mickey Gilly off and owned it. Then he started his own Billy Bob's in Fort Worth. We got 2 honky tonks in Texas, and them Austin SOBs can kiss my ass. Other than that, we're having a good day. Oh, my goddamn knees. Hey. I got white gold plutonium goddamn platinum kneecaps from the Japanese, them South Korean MFs, and that Wang chain that come out of a ping pong.
Sir, you're going to have to take a seat. This jet bridge is broken and we need to move to another
God
bridge
damn.
to move you.
We could have been there, but y'all broke the door. What I said.
You have to sit in your seat.
My God.
All right, the shit that's pissed me off about this is that everybody just playing around like this is normal. Like, but this is the thing. The reason why those white folks are doing that? Because they're used to seeing shit like this all the time. Somebody says, and not a single person came to our defense. Another person says, why is nobody stopping him? And then we're going to go into this next one. I think we remember this, but this is what we be talking about. And they get no consequences for doing silly shit like this. Take a look.
You keep lying saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
Oldie but a goodie.
I remember it.
Can you please stop recording?
Yeah. Crazy lady.
Not just that. Let's look at this next video. This was at a Walmart. Take a look.
Right now. Real talk. Fuck these niggas, bitch. Don't fuck with it. Huh? I steal this shit, huh? This shit right here. This shit right here. I steal that shit. Stealing this shit. Stealing this shit, right? I steal your shit, right? I'll pay my motherfucking money. Hey, we need healthcare now. I'm standing like, what is it? No. What is it? What I steal from you guys, huh? What the fuck I got from you guys? I'm butt ass naked right now, bitch. What I steal from you guys? Show me what I steal from you guys, huh? Ain't shit here. Ain't shit hiding in my titties, bitch. And what's the motherfucking problem? When crackheads run up in this bitch, take all y'all shit all day and then I'm ready for my shit, bitch. Yeah, tell him. But yeah, this bitch right here, right now. Right now, this bitch right here, right now. Real talk. Fuck these niggas, bitch. Don't fucking touch me.
Hey, no.
Let's talk it.
I can see y'all. I'm sitting here right now.
Niggas coming up in the store. Niggas coming up in the store.
All right. Yeah. She touched me in the system.
I'm recording.
Know her at all. No.
They was over there arguing, and somebody else said he told him to leave once, and she was over here, and she done threw alcohol all over her. Like, she threw alcohol all over her.
I know now. It seems like she's intoxicated.
Come on, let's go correct, bitch.
Somebody said, I bet them pajamas is funky. Another person says the way he picked her up and carried her out. And somebody said, if it was me, I would have been arrested. I showed y'all 3 videos. This is over the span of years. Ain't shit changed. Ain't shit changed. And they get to scream, they get to yell, they get to throw shit, they get to no arrest, no, not get shot in the back 10 times and shot in the head, nothing. It's like they condone the violence, and it's not just them; it's the people that always say, "Oh, everybody should be treated equal," and blah blah blah. But then you will sit here, you will see a black person, a white person do the same thing, and these people, these liberal people, will be after the black person. That's why I said I ain't got time for this shit no more. And we just showed that ain't shit happened to any of these people, really. Everybody just sitting there. Now, if there had been a black woman, they would have fucking 15 Walmart guards from her ass dragging her out the house and then beat her up, and then the cops would beat her up too. That's why I said I ain't got time for this country no more. What do y'all think?
You want me to go? Okay. Let's go to the plane. This is what you Latinos voted to be treated like. This is exactly what you voted to get treated like. Now, I'm not saying her personally. I don't know who she voted for, but collectively, this is what Latinos, you voted to be treated by those people. You voted to be in proximity to the same people that treat you like that. That's what you voted for. And that is why every white person on that fucking plane said nothing, did nothing. They ain't say, hey man, come on. No. Because that's how all of them on that fucking plane feel about your ass. And that's what y'all voted for. I can't have sympathy. Whenever I see a Latino or person of color getting treated like shit, my first, who did you vote for? And if your response is, I don't talk politics, you told me everything I need to fucking know. Because people that voted correctly have no problem saying, I voted for Kamala Harris. Straight the fuck up. If you got to come up with any other answer but that, I don't do politics, I don't do that, you voted for Mango Mussolini. And if you voted for him, then you get everything you got coming to you, because this is literally what you voted for. Shout out to Angela. We got a second super chat from her. So thank you very, very much. We appreciate that. To the second video, the old school Victoria's Secret one. If that was me, what I would have done was antagonize her right back. So just like she, oh my God, don't feel me. I would have been sitting there. Oh my, everything she said, I would mock her down to the crying and everything. I would make her so fucking angry that she would stop and let the real her come out. That's what y'all got to start doing with these people. You ain't got to, it comes a time where you got to put your hands on the bitch, put your hands on the bitch. But this is how you get them. They want to act like a fucking idiot. They want to act like a child, act like one right the fuck back. Because when my daughter did that, she had a tantrum at a young, very like a toddler in Target back when it was safe to shop. She had a tantrum in the toy aisle because it was time to go. She started kicking and screaming. You know what I did? I got right on the floor and kicked and screamed with her. Them folks was looking at me like I was like, what are you on? But you know what? She looked at me acting a goddamn fool and she stopped. She was like, oh my God, she had that look like you embarrassing me. Hey, Tuka, play that game. That's exactly what the fuck I would have did. Start embarrassing these white bitches. Because one thing white folks don't like is to be embarrassed. Start doing that shit back. When they go to acting like a fucking fool, like they with the fake tears and shit, hit them right the fuck back. Get your motherfucking Angela Bassett, get your fucking Meryl Streep on with these cracker ass bitches. Get your Meryl Streep on. And at the end of that bitch, that's all. And walk the fuck off. Now to the Walmart, you see how that motherfucker couldn't wait to get out them niggas? She couldn't wait to say nigga. It was aching in her fucking soul to hit them N-words. That's exactly what the fuck she was looking for. She couldn't wait to drop them N-bombs. And then you may not hear Latinos or other people of color refer to themselves negatively. But what do they collectively do? Want to say nigga.
Yep.
They ain't gonna call themselves a wetback, but they gonna fight tooth and motherfucking nail to call me a nigga. That's what they'll do. They want a Jewish person won't call themselves whatever they say. An Asian ain't gonna call themselves a motherfucking chink. But you gonna fight tooth and motherfucking nail to be able to call me a nigga. That's what y'all will do. You won't call yourselves no bad shit, but you want to be able to say nigga. You want to be able to say that like we said, and that's never gonna fucking happen. Now, if you want to call me, then I reserve the right to fucking wetback. I reserve the right to call you a motherfucking chink. I reserve the right to call you a fucking towel head, because that's what the white folks do.
That part.
So two can play that motherfucking game. If you want to call me some shit, I'ma call you some shit. And I ain't gonna call you nothing that the white people already fucking don't.
That part.
Because if that was a black woman accused of stealing some shit, like you said, everybody would have been there. It took entirely too motherfucking long. Y'all, when she pushed that man the first time, we got a motherfucking problem. You gonna throw a car, a Fisher Price truck on me? Bitch, you gonna leave there driving that motherfucker. Cause it's gonna be up your ass.
I would have beat her with it. I would have
I would have beat her with it, and then stuck the steering wheel up her asshole, and she would have been shitting plastic for a motherfucking week. Y'all be letting these motherfuckers do too much. Y'all be letting them do too much.
Is your sound close to another speaker? Is it like close to like an audio or something that's close by?
My phone, but my phone is on silent. But
on silent? Is it making any sound out of this phone?
No. I got it. I got everything on silent. It's good now. It just every now and then it does that. I don't know why.
Weird. Well, hey, you know what? This was a perfect time to go to commercial break. We will be right back after these messages. Stay tuned.
I said what I said, lo dije y que I meant what I said, lo sostendré. I don't give a fuck how you feel, no me importa cómo te sientas. If you voted for Trump, rest in peace, paz en paz.
FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. New members get up to 60% off site-wide with Savage X Rewards. Exclusive pricing and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer via our link tree at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty. Delivered by FTP.
Fresh off the boat. Motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English. Anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You need us, gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and Grindr approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get on out, get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out, get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass, you don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out, whoa, get out. I didn't vote black, got that ass in back. Oh, get out, get on out, oh, get out.
Hey y'all, welcome back to For the People Podcast. I'm your host, Vision X, and the show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people, where we say the quiet part out loud so you don't have to. We're all cut and unfiltered. joined by Nikki and Trey. So, Nikki, you might know this woman because she be making her rounds. But she be getting in people's ass. I think she's in Texas, based off the hat everything. I don't know for sure, but I wanted to see if you can show me where she's from. But her videos are hilarious. She don't be playing with people. Let's take a look.
That's the one that had the shit in the drawers. That's her.
Dr. Candace Matthews held 2 separate peaceful protests outside the homes of Jennifer Knighton and Eric Sanchez, whom she identified as leaders of QX Global. She alleged racism, online harassment, and human trafficking involving a missing daughter. This is what Jennifer had to say about her daughter.
Where is she at? Where is your? Because we know you trafficked your daughter, you old trafficking ass bitch.
Neighbors also came outside and joined the protest.
Where's Eric? Where Eric at?
Jennifer. Oh, no, he racist.
Tell Eric come outside.
Eric the racist. He racist. How the fuck y'all gonna be racist, motherfuckers? Oh yeah, being right. They over here doing puppets, trying to make pictures of me like I'm a dog and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm a donkey and all kind of stuff. They over there doing them old racist stuff on that QX Global page. This the one that's over the QX Global page, y'all.
During the protest outside Eric Sanchez's home, the group discovered a dog that was allegedly malnourished and stated they planned to contact the SPCA. Sanchez fled before the group arrived and met with police down the street, but then drove off as protesters approached him and did not provide a comment for this story. Police were called to both locations by Knighton and Sanchez and confirmed there was not any wrongdoing by the group of protesters.
I know that's right.
Ain't nothing like a fresh smoke, bringing smoke to a racist and a trafficker on Friday the 13th.
Nikki, that's some shit you'll do. Somebody
Right.
said she's not playing. I love it. Another person says, please for Mayor Dr. Candace, the city of Houston needs you. And somebody said she don't play. And then there was another incident, and I guess she was talking about some apartment complexes. And they have, we have those slumlords, and they be the same cheesy Middle Eastern Jewish people that don't speak very good English, and they act like they will act like they're doing work when cameras on, but when the cameras are off, they turn into slumlords. Let's take a look.
1.6 million people, bitch. But sick of you. Sick of all y'all. Don't be over here trying to act like you doing some damn work. These people been living in filth and living like this forever. But that's okay, baby, because I'm finna have them feds in here. Baby, I'm bringing all the feds in here, and I'm finna bring the whole city of Houston in here. Sure is. So go on and get your little tools, go on and get you some little work, because you went in that woman's apartment without her authorization, and I'm finna pop your ass with that too. Weak bitch. Yeah, this don't make no damn sense. It stink. Then, hello, and you wasn't invited to come in this woman's apartment. You trespassed, and I'm giving this to her too, with your funny looking ass. Big head looking bitch. Oh, Ewok head ass motherfucker, I'm talking about you, bitch. Yeah, you ain't doing no damn work.
Jesus. Somebody said, I think she meant 4.6. Another person says, we need Jasmine Crockett for president and Miss Matthews as vice president. What do y'all see? She be getting in their ass. I love her videos. I didn't know what her name was until now, but she has some good videos.
Ironically, my hubby sent that to me, and he was like, every time I see her, I automatically think of you. So,
yep.
So I know who she is because he sent it to me. Shout out to Light Mocha. She sent us a super chat. She says, for the Fenty ad and awesome creativity, congrats. Happy Centennial Black History Month. So thank you, Light Mocha, and thank you again, Angela, for our super chats.
Thank you so much.
But yes, I definitely love her. So this goes to show I'm not alone in how I do things. Now it's starting to be it's coming. This is why everybody likes this show, because we don't pull no fucking punches. We're not out here trying to sugarcoat it. We're not trying to like dance around the subject. No, we calling y'all the fuck out. And that's all we can do. That sugarcoating shit is why we in this mess in the first fucking place.
Right.
And not just that, it's pandering to people. Like, I get so tired when you're having a conversation with people and they want you to, oh, well, and I said, no. Your ass voted for it. If they come to get abuelo and abuela, it is what it is at this point. because they be the main ones that will sit there and say, oh, it's just Uncle Gutierrez. Oh, it's just Auntie or Uncle Jesus or whoever. And they would sit there and do that. And then when it's actually happening to their asses, all of a sudden, everybody got to panic. Everybody got to come to your defense. No, you better figure this out. Black people have been doing this for and I was correct, 500 years, because it's been since the 1400s. So Black people have been doing this for 500 years. We tired of it. We marched for y'all. We got y'all everything y'all needed. Y'all moved into our neighborhoods. Y'all took all the money out of our neighborhoods. You got your Chinese restaurant and nail salons. Y'all don't hire no Black people for any of those places. The money goes to you. We good on y'all. Y'all had y'all fun for the last few decades, and now it's over. So if ICE is out there, whatever, hey, it is what it is at this point. Until I start seeing you guys out here doing stuff like what this Black woman's doing, like that's real activism. That's real activism. I could, we in LA, we have slumlords. We have a lot of slumlords. I mean, there's a block down here, and I think I showed it to you before, Trey. There's a block on Figueroa that it's a long block. They offering those houses at $2 million. They look like shacks. Mm-hmm. No driveway, no yard. The house is small. The house is beat up, and you got prostitutes on one side and crackheads on the other.
Oh yeah,
$2 million. The next house next to it, 2.4. And they be seriously. I'm like, y'all, the shit that y'all do is just mind boggling. So I can understand why she was getting into the slumlord's house, because that's why when it comes to like those type of apartments, like I don't like renting those type of rinky-dink apartments. They got to be like one of the high rises, because those high rise, nice luxury type condo ones, they don't play about those, because people have spend good money there. But those type of those apartments outside the way where you have outdoor people can look in, I don't like them. What do y'all think?
No, Trey.
No, it's time. Like it's really time we quit playing with these people, because it's just time. There's been so much pandering to like the people, pretend like just playing in our faces. And I'm glad she got the footage of the people going into their apartment without consent.
Yeah,
that shit happens all the fucking time, all the time. I'm so glad. And what I really love is that was it a white guy filming? Like she had her own white guy cameraman. I love that. Mm-hmm. I'm living. I'm just living.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on to the next videos. I got to call this our coon section, because we've been having a lot of coon stuff happening recently. This is Pastor Lorenzo, and this is why I'm not a big church fan. I said it before and I said it again. I'm just tired of the fakery, the Jesus for profit, I'm a holy Christian. You're not a Christian. You're going to hell, but I'm not. And I mean, I ain't went to a church where people have not done something out of the book that was outrageous. So let's take a look at this video. Let me know what you think.
Don't let the devil make you be offended because somebody says something about black people, especially not against Obama, because he was the worst president in the history of America, period. No, let's just have this conversation because, don't let the devil make you be offended because somebody says something about black people, especially not against Obama, because he was the worst president in the.
And then we're going to play this one. This happened a few days ago, and of course Fox News played this. They only play bullshit that caters to their bullshit. So let's take a look.
Keeps it real, just like grandma. I appreciate that because I can trust him, because he tells exactly how he feels and what he thinks. Thank God for this president. I am filled, my cup runneth over, because he allowed his constituents, his people, to come to my house to interview me, to talk about the murder of my grandson. It seemed like nobody cared. I'm an advocate for murder. I marched, I rallied, I pulled out other families in the District of Columbia that had murders and did not have answers. Ooh. We marched and we rallied, and nobody heard me, Democrats. Get mad at me. Until this Republican send his constituents, his people out there to interview me in my home. Have you ever heard of it? One thing I like about him, he keeps it real just like grandma. Then they invited me twice before Congress to testify for the beautiful bill that's going to change crime in the district. If you kill somebody, okay, you take a life, you do life. Just that simple. If you do a harsh crime, you do harsh time. Just that simple. And then we need National Guard, and which we did years ago. He brought it on. I love him. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about that racist stuff. And don't be looking at me on the news hating on me because I'm standing up for somebody that deserves to be stand up for. Get off the man's back. Let him do his job. He's doing the right thing. Back up off of him. And Grandma said it.
What the hell?
Oh, God. No.
We got, please.
I just want to say to everyone that's here, as we celebrate this special day, and
look at all the cones. Look at all of them up there, Trump. And he. This is a marketing ploy. All black people, all black. And then let me take a look at this. Continuing on this. 1 second. Let me go back here. I want to show you guys this as well because this was also making rounds as well. Let's take a look.
History Month to everyone except the foundational Black Americans. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas. Let's die. Ooh. If I could gather all of you in one place with a strap to my chest, you know what time it is. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna blow up the spot. More like me. I'm doing society a favor. But yeah, everybody else, happy Black History Month.
A few hours later.
I am not about to start crying on camera because only educated black folks understand what I'm saying. And I already know this is gonna end up on Twitter again for the 5th time. Hi, motherfuckers. Genuinely, what I was speaking out against was the xenophobia that is in the foundational Black American community. If you identify with that foundational Black title, even though it is a lineage, it is a title. If you identify with it, more often than not, you have heard or used xenophobic rhetoric. I use xenophobic rhetoric out of anger. They just use xenophobic rhetoric because it's a normal day in Queens. So I completely understand where the anger could have come from, especially when they're chopping and screwing bits and pieces to make me look divisive as fuck, when in reality, I really do love my people. I love my people so bad, and I want us to win so bad. But the thing is, there is no us with them. They other themselves. Not all of them, but the ones who prioritize xenophobia in their lexicon of whatever the fuck they identify as. They decide that they are going to use xenophobia as the permission slip to completely dehumanize people. And when people do it back.
Oh, gosh, she getting on my fucking nerves. Somebody want to hear that stupid shit. All right, let me read some of the comments. Everyone else is allowed to gatekeep their culture except Black Americans. Let me tell you something. I think we've been speaking on this show for quite some time about this shit, right? This is why I played this, because I said, oh, today was good. It was just bam, bam, bam. I know people in the comments might have a question in regards to this. I don't fuck with the churches like that. I believe in a higher power. I believe in God, but I don't fuck with the churches like that. First of all, a lot of the books are missing. A lot of the shit is rewritten. Everybody wants the Bible to fit around their lives. You would not believe how many pastors I have seen selling drugs, fucking the ladies in the church. The deacons are fucking the ladies in the church. Everybody's doing all types of shit. I've seen it all, even God's creation. I spoke about that a few months ago, where everybody's thank you, Jesus and Lord, Jesus. And they over there torturing children and killed one of the children, right. The Eggers. But thank you, Jesus. Oh, but the Lord forgives me, but he don't forgive you for doing crack or whatever. I don't fuck with the church like that. Now, to anybody in the comment section or to anybody that's watching, I ain't trying to be mean or nothing. I just don't fuck with it. They ain't getting none of my money. I think that the church is more of an entertainment thing. You go in there, you go watch, the people sing. You see the church say a bunch of the pastor say a bunch of hateful shit, and then you leave. And that's how I see it. The other thing is with the second video, we talked about this before many times. The old Hattie McDaniel, oh, thank you, Jesus, Lord, thank you, John. That was exactly what she did. Oh, he came to see me and my son. And, the National Guard, oh, thank you, Jesus, thank you. I don't give a fuck about her son. I don't give a fuck about her ass. I don't give a fuck about none of those people that was up there saying they do not influence me one bit. If you got any pandering ass coons that's in here and they are inspiring you, then something's wrong with you. And then to kiss him on, I don't see it. You would never see me do that for a pandering ass coon. And what she did was she tried to make people pull at people's heartstrings about her child. Harriet Tubman knew that your ass was going to do something. That's why that Laura probably took your child, because you do stupid shit like this, and then you go on here and knowing that this guy is a racist, knowing that he's over here sexually assaulting children, doing shit, your ass still got up there with the rest of the Black Coon Coalition to start that bullshit. So fuck you, fuck your child that's dead. I hope he's turned over in those maggots, and fuck the rest of those motherfuckers that's on that stage. It's people like y'all that make the Black struggle bad. And this goes into the last one with the last girl. One thing that bothers me is that it's always the ugliest girls that's always talking shit about somebody else. That girl is not a pretty girl, and she never will be. What bothers me about the whole thing is that she stated the comment, and then when people were checking her ass on TikTok, all of a sudden now she has a different opinion. Don't say the shit at all if you don't fucking mean it. I hate somebody that does shit like that and they're like retracting. No, you meant what the fuck you said. The problem was because we're in this current state we're in, you thought that people were going to be on the bandwagon with you, and they're not. You, your family, if you got some raggedy ass kids, because they probably look like Ethiopian kids or whatever, send your asses right back over to Africa, like I stated before, with the flies in your eyes or the alligators or the big ass mosquitoes, whatever y'all got to go over there and get the fuck on. If you don't want to be in America, go. We don't need your asses over here. The reason why people like you fled and the Chinese fled and the Latin fled because shit was not so great in the countries that y'all were living in. Y'all have war. Y'all have drugs. Y'all have violence. So if all y'all shit was so great, why didn't y'all keep your asses over there? Why did the people keep their asses over there in Vietnam? Why did why are they hopping the fucking border from Mexico? I just heard about them chopping off 16 people's head because they didn't do a transaction, and they wrapped the heads up and they sent it as birthday cakes. Obviously, y'all shit is not so great overseas in some of these countries like that. So before y'all come in here with that bullshit, talking shit about Black Americans, Black this, take your ass back to your country. If you make it, hopefully you don't get your head chopped off and sent as a birthday cake like everybody else. What do y'all think?
Trey, speak now, forever hold your peace.
God, that nigga heating up. Look.
First of all, shout out to Hazel for the another super chat today.
Hey, thank you, Hazel.
You. Thank you, let's start with the pastor, and then we're gonna go with the pastor and Mammy just to prove how they the church. You saw how they brought the church into that shit.
Yes.
See how white Christianity got y'all in the chokehold. But let me start with the pastor. You got your motherfucking ass up there with a tight suit and fucking activator on your head in 2026 and said that don't let the devil make you angry or some shit like that about what they talk about Black people. So in other words, let some cracker say some ignorant shit about Black people and you're supposed to do it. If Barack Obama was the worst for anybody, first of all, I'm gonna say this, and I don't care if anybody you a fan, you watch the show, I appreciate you. But if you say Barack Obama is not Black, if you say Kamala Harris is not Black, fuck you. That's it. That's my stance on it. I don't give a fuck how you feel. They are Black. If you don't understand how they're Black, go read a motherfucking book. But for you to get your coon-nesian ass up there and fucking say that Barack Obama was the worst president, name me all the other white, because all the other presidents have been white. What the fuck have they done? Let's get on our Janet. What the fuck have they done for you lately?
Amen.
Let me know that. You talking to a fucking congregation, and low key, a lot of people that wasn't fucking with it, because you see he didn't get all the applause he thought he was gonna get. See, he had to say the shit twice because he thought, oh, if I say it again, they gonna give me that fake ass. Go ahead on, Pastor, preach. No, fuck you. Let's get the Mammy Trump. You said that if you do the crime, do a hard crime, you do hard time. So by your logic, the January 6th motherfuckers should still be in jail. Now, if one of those January 6th motherfuckers that got pardoned killed your fucking son, would you be okay with him getting pardoned? Have that same fucking energy. For all of y'all running behind Trump, all you niggas running behind him and sniffing his motherfucking ass. When something happened to your goddamn kids, keep that same fucking energy. Because you too goddamn stupid to realize that he only brought you up there because it was fucking Black History Month. And he needed to make a spectacle out of you, motherfucker. See, I got the niggers on my side. That's what y'all was there for. Nothing more, nothing to fuck less. That bitch can't even remember what day it is, so he goddamn sure ain't gonna remember you. You think your son... Oh, nobody came to visit me. No, the Democrat. Nobody came to visit. Bitch, was your shit on the news? Maybe that's what you should have been making a commotion about. That the fact that Black murders go untelevised by the media. The fact that nobody knows about Keith Porter. Nobody ain't saying his name. Why don't you ask Trump why the fuck ain't nobody saying his name? But you want to work. Mind you, we still don't know who the fuck your son is. You up there hooting and hollering and getting your motherfucking mammy on, and nobody still don't know your son name because you didn't even say the shit. You got up there in front of the whole fucking world and didn't mention your son name not once. Because you so fucking brainwashed, you licking Trump's motherfucking colostomy bag ass taint. Fuck you. That shit right there, have that same fucking energy about your son. If a January 6th they did hard crimes, but they ain't do no hard fucking time. But your tap dancing ass ain't say shit about that. I wish that bitch would have caught a heart attack right when she got out that motherfucking porn. I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth. No, bitch, you going to see Satan. That's who the fuck you going to see. Your motherfucking Depends gonna be on fire, bitch. Now, let's go to Sealy next.
Oh.
He got on top of me and did his business. Let's go to your fucking ugly ass. I swear to God, if you shouldn't even be that ugly and talking shit. Imagine that. Imagine being that motherfucking ugly with them goddamn 1985 whoopee dreads on. And then you sitting there talking about FBA. Mind you, where's your motherfucking accent? Because if we so xenophobic, you got a fresh ass regular accent. So clearly, your ass done adjusted to motherfucking American life. And you got up here talking about you was talking about xenophobic, then why didn't you say that shit? Because you said all FBA. If you FBA, I wish you had a bomb on your fucking chest. You didn't say nothing about xenophobic FBAs. You didn't make that goddamn distinction until they started getting in your motherfucking ass. And you made it a point not to say where the fuck you from. Because like Chris said, like Vision said, if you so motherfucking above us, if you don't like FBA, then why the fuck are you in America? If you don't like foundational Black Americans, yet your ass came over here. Matter of fact, you might be a first generation American bitch. Your people might be from over there, but your ass was born here. That's what a lot of y'all people from over there, but y'all born here. Y'all taking benefits of the American life. If everything was so good where the fuck you came from, take your ass the fuck back. Because apparently it wasn't that good, which is why the fuck you over here. And if it wasn't for foundational Black Americans, you couldn't come the fuck over here. So if anything, if I had one strapped, I wouldn't strap one to my chest. I'd put it in your fucking asshole. Bombs away, bitch. You motherfuckers always want to backtrack when it don't go your fucking way. You meant exactly what the fuck you said, so stand 10 toes down on it. Because I mean every word that's coming out my motherfucking mouth right now. And I'ma stand on it. That's what's wrong with you motherfuckers. You say shit and you don't fucking stand on it. You really got up here with your silly looking ass. Yo Maki Dada ass. Mama! 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 Is that you, Mama? Mama! Mama! You got your ass the fuck up here with that bullshit. And then you still want to double down with the fuck you. Well, you know what? Fuck you. Come to my motherfucking DMs with that shit, bitch. We could square the fuck off today. You ugly motherfucker. You ragdoll looking ass bitch. You know what you look like? A fucking voodoo doll. That's what the fuck you look like. A goddamn mammy looking ass Cabbage Patch. You raggedy ass bitch. You want to kill all the FBA? Kill yourself first, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here. If you don't like us, then get the fuck up out of our country. Because that's the whole point of being a foundational Black American. Because as a foundational Black American, and to me, that means exactly what the fuck I say. My people were here. My people for generations have been in America. That's what that means. All that other shit about, oh, if you Jamaican, if you this and you that, we don't fucking say that. That's y'all that say that shit. Because every time we put you into the group of being Black, what's the first thing y'all motherfuckers say? I'm not Black. I'm Somalian. I'm not Black. I'm Nigerian. I'm not Black. I'm fucking Dominican. I'm not Black. I'm Cuban. It's always starting with I'm not fucking Black.
Mhm.
So if you're not fucking Black, then take your Black ass where the fuck you come from. Because over here, a nigga is a nigga is a motherfucking nigga. That's how they gonna see you. They not gonna ask for your papers. They not gonna ask for your birth certificate. They not gonna ask for your fucking lineage. They not gonna ask your opinion on other Black people. They gonna round you up with everybody the fuck else. And this is why we don't give a fuck anymore. If y'all want to be everything but Black, that's fine. But don't, when they start murdering y'all in the goddamn street, how they been doing us, don't come over here. You motherfucking Somalians. Oh, I'm not Black. You a crispy ass cracker? Okay, bet. When the fellow light crackers start lighting you motherfuckers up, don't come over here. Don't be Black now. Cause all of a sudden that's what you Minnesota Somalis did. Oh, we're the blackest population in Minnesota. Excuse me? Cause y'all said y'all wasn't Black. So y'all got it real fucked up. Either you're Black or you're not. Make up your motherfucking mind. Cause you can't be both. Don't look for our help. You gonna talk shit about us? Don't expect our help. When them white folks start doing what they always have done, don't say shit. Go along with the fucking program because you don't like FBA. So fuck you. And on that note, let me shout out. We got some super chats while I, was doing my thing. Shout out to Angela for another super chat. Thank you so much. She said, because you guys have made my evening. Shout out to our fave T Cope for another super chat. Thank you so much. So everybody, and I think we got a cash app from Kez My Name. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. We appreciate y'all. So T Cope, in the comments, she said, "Ooh, I see Nikki got the eyes closed." So that because the whole time Vision was playing the video, my fucking eyes was closed because I was like, "I'm ready. I'm fucking ready." that last bitch, yeah, I want her. I want her.
Wait, we can't hear you, Chris. You muted. Me no hear you. Me no
You
hear.
muted.
Hello, Chris. You there?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I think something's messed with the sound. Something's messed with it. I was trying to talk. But no, I agree with you, Nikki. We talk about this all the time. And now, since they've been like so many elections and everything, that's what that voter roll.
It's real low. Your volume is real low.
Oh, okay. I will be right back. I'm going to show y'all this first video, and then I'm going to come back, all right? And so I can get my sound to work. All right, 1 second, you guys. 1 second.
Hearing from one of the teenagers accused of racially motivated bullying. Now 19, he just won a $3.2 million civil judgment against the mom who accused him and her lawyer. It started with this video of a group of boys at a birthday sleepover party. We've blurred it because they were middle schoolers at the time, but it shows one of them drinking from a cup the boys say has urine in it. Outrage followed. But now, 5 years later, there's a civil verdict in the case. A jury found in favor of Asher Van and ruled the mom who accused him of bullying and her lawyer intentionally inflicted emotional distress and publicized his private information.
It was immature. It was stupid. It was nasty. But that's not who I am, and that's not me today.
Defending my son was what I should have done, and I would defend my son still.
That's Summer Smith, the mom and defendant in this civil case. She says there's not much she would have done differently at the time, and she plans to appeal the ruling. Her lawyer told me, quote, "This entire verdict runs afoul of anything decent or just." For the first time tonight, we're hearing from one of the teenagers accused of racially motivated.
The loss of a beloved educator.
That's right. And has K through 8 confirming that Dr. Linda Davis was killed in a car wreck just blocks from the school at Whitfield Avenue. The cause, a man without legal status fleeing a traffic stop with immigration's enforcement. WJCL 22 News' Lydia Blackstone is live now. And Lydia, tell us more about how this crash happened.
Good evening, Greg and Shannon. The Department of Homeland Services says that a man was fleeing ICE officials when he ran a red light and took an illegal U-turn right here. This is the exit you would take when going onto the Truman Parkway. It was then that he hit and killed a Chatham County educator.
Broken glass and bent car frames being taken off the roadways in Chatham County after an early morning crash. The deceased, a beloved special education teacher, Dr. Linda Davis, who worked less than a mile away at Hess K through 8. While students were out for President's Day, Monday was a work day for teachers like Dr. Davis. The school responding, releasing a statement saying, "We should all expect and try to understand that there will be a variety of emotions and responses as to what has occurred. The most important thing we can do is to be supportive and encourage an open expression of feelings." As for what led up to it, police say ICE officers initially attempted a traffic stop of 38-year-old Oscar Vasquez Lopez. The Department of Homeland Security says he was initially stopped, then sped away, running a red light and making an illegal U-turn, which caused the deadly collision. DHS releasing this photo and saying he was in the country illegally from Guatemala. Vasquez Lopez has been charged with reckless driving, driving without a valid license, vehicular homicide, and other offenses. ICE policy says in regards to a situation like this, ICE officials use reasonable and necessary force when someone resists arrest. ICE officers and agents prioritize safety, including the safety of the people that they arrest, and are highly trained in de-escalation. Vasquez Lopez is currently in custody in the hospital. Authorities say he did not suffer serious injuries in the crash.
And then I'm going to show this, while they're sitting here chasing Latin people, this is the face of violence in America. School shooters, movie theater shooters, this is white boys, young white boys. And then also there was an update. The second autopsy revealed Tyra was murdered despite false reports of suicide. We've been knowing that. It's they say that for white folks, and white folks are better about themselves. The black people already knew. How the hell did this boy hit himself in the head and then hung himself on a tree? Make that shit make sense. Nikki, Trey, what do y'all think?
Okay, so what was the first video? I didn't forget what the first video
Oh,
was.
the mom, the white boy made her son drink piss at a sleepover, and then they said it wasn't
Oh
racially
yeah,
motivated.
that pissed me off. That pissed me clean off. So
Mhm.
you mean to tell me this is just a game that they randomly select kids in, and it's just it just happened to black kids this time. And then you can't okay. So now we can't say anything about racist situations. That's not what so now this whole, even like the law system is saying, like, as black people, we just have to take it and we can't say anything about it, or we're gonna be sued. That's crazy. That's crazy fucking work. And then wait, was there a third video? Wait.
No, the other one, the last one was the picture that Vision put up about all the serial killers and shit.
Oh
Or
yeah,
movie,
like
yeah.
this is America. Don't get me slipping, yeah. Yeah, no, that is the face of crime here. And then I also want to go back to uh and that fucking mammy talking about Trump and how people should do the time for the crime. She was talking to Trump. Do we need to remind you that this motherfucker has been convicted of 30 something plus counts? 30 something plus. I think it was like 36 counts of like a fucking felony. And you're saying this with him standing next to you? That I like we're in the twilight zone, y'all. We are in the twilight zone. It is the end of days. I'm an optimist. However, I do see the end of days coming near. If something does not twist, turn around, or fix, or we don't have some type of revolution led by the Black Panthers. Because at this point, we just can't. Like we can't just take shit lying down, and that's what they're expecting us to do. Like especially with that shit with the racist kid shit, and you can't say anything without being sued, and then sued for millions of dollars. Are you kidding me? Are you serious, Nikki?
Um, yeah, this is why I, as a child, and my daughter, we wasn't allowed to go to people's house. Because if I don't know you, and you definitely not going to no white people house. I'm so fucking sorry. You that's out. That is fucking out. Because see, white people, y'all so nasty, y'all do shit like that. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that wasn't racially motivated because you know black people don't do no bullshit like that. Y'all be doing that type of real funny, weird ass type of shit. We don't do that at all. The black teacher that died as a result of ICE, I want to see all the shocked white people. That same energy y'all had for Renee Good, that same energy y'all had for Alex Pretty, y'all better have it for this black woman.
Right.
But yesterday was the first time I heard about it, and I saw it on TikTok. It's starting to make the fucking rounds on the news, but it ain't making enough. Because y'all know y'all gonna conveniently leave her out the picture. It's gonna be you were chasing a man that even though you didn't know his status, he wasn't a criminal. He had no criminal history. So why were you chasing him like that and knowing that it's other people on the road? You white people about to show y'all ass because y'all not gonna say that lady name. Y'all not gonna start no GoFundMe. Y'all not gonna have no motherfucking outrage about how we need to get in the street and how we need to do something. Y'all about to show us what we already know you gonna do. We can calculate your fucking moves because y'all are so fucking unoriginal. All you can do is the same shit over and over and over again. You are not gonna have that same energy for this school teacher that y'all have for Renee Good, that y'all have for Alex Pretty, because they're not white. When we tell you that black people die every fucking day, this is the fourth person that we know murdered by ICE. We know there are others, but this is the fourth person with a name attached to it. Two of them have been black. Y'all ain't said shit. The two that's been white, fucking outrage.
Right. Everywhere.
And y'all not gonna say shit. I know y'all. And for it to happen in Savannah, fucking Georgia, y'all definitely ain't gonna say shit. Y'all not gonna say nothing. But then y'all want us to be out there hooting and hollering for y'all. This is why niggas ain't falling for the okey doke no more. I was never falling for it. I never had to put my motherfucking cape up because I never owned one for you motherfuckers. I didn't go then. I ain't going now. That for me, it didn't even take y'all not voting for Kamala Harris. I was never coming for you motherfuckers ever. Because I know y'all wouldn't show up for me. And if you want to say, and I don't hate white people. I hate a good amount of you motherfuckers, and rightfully so, but I don't hate all of y'all. Because I understand that not all black people, I'm sorry, all white people are bad. It ain't all white people, but it's always white people. That's just how the fuck it is. And y'all gonna do that same shit. Unless you prepared to say this lady's name, And to talk about her the way you talked about them two white folks, we don't want to hear shit. And we already know what y'all gonna pull. Oh, but this is different. She wasn't murdered by ICE directly. Y'all gonna go around and find a way to blame the fucking immigrant for her death. Y'all ain't
Yep.
gonna put shit on ICE. Y'all gonna find a way to blame the immigrant who I'm sure he feels bad about what happened because he didn't intentionally cause that, but it was ICE that was chasing him and they shouldn't have been. They're out here murdering American citizens, black, white, or whatever. They're still out here doing it, and y'all ain't saying shit. Y'all want everybody to give a fuck because it's white people. Death is all right until it's all white.
Mm-hmm.
That's how y'all are. We can't hear you. Chris, you're on mute.
They mess with your sound again.
You're on mute. We can't hear you.
Nope, we cannot hear you.
Oh, he said he's sorry.
Well, meanwhile, I'm gonna read some of these comments. And
Hey,
Angela
so
Howard
seems
said,
like
"We
I'm
must."
gonna talk through the can.
Oh,
Okay.
yep. You
It's not gonna
have to
sound
hear
as
you
good,
can.
but I'm gonna talk through the can. I'm gonna show you these next two videos. We're gonna go into our entertainment section, and then we're gonna close out the show. And I want to know if y'all have watched the documentary American Sex Top Model. It is actually really, really good. I want to take a look at this because this is currently on Netflix. It's showing the behind the scenes of what happened. And I'm going to show you the first one, and let's take a look.
He is getting stronger every day. He does physical therapy every day. He can get out of that chair. That's what people don't know. At the time of the documentary, he couldn't. He can. He can take steps. And look, if anyone is going to walk again, it's Miss J.
There's no stopping Miss J. I mean, the reality is that Miss J has still got that spark. I remember visiting him in the actual hospital, and he couldn't move. He was completely paralyzed and lying there, and only half his face could move, and one eye. And I said something to him. I'm like, oh, good. You can't move. That means that I can really take advantage of you now. And he looked at me with his one eye, and he opened it. And he rolled his one eye, and I'm like, okay, you're still there. I can, if you're able to still roll that one eye of yours, I'm like, we're gonna get you back.
Jay is getting stronger every day. He does physical therapy every day.
Person who taught Miles how to walk. I taught Miles how to walk, and now I can't walk. Not yet. Not yet. I'm determined to walk. I'm sure you're going to see me again, I'm sure. Is that all for me yet?
Did Tyra come and visit you?
No, not yet. She just sent me a text. She wants to come and visit me. But no, not yet.
Raggedy bitch.
Not raggedy.
Listening to him so much about her and her character. Another person says Tyra is everything y'all thought Suge Knight was. And another person says he said he was going to walk again, and he meant it. Love the shade and hope he's strutting again. And then this video has been making rounds because Candy and Todd are no longer together. And I guess this was posted that this is his new guy that he's dating. And what's funny about this whole thing is that Candy is involved in all that freaky shit. They talk about on that Housewives series. They into group sex and stuff. So I'm trying to figure out why she's like everybody's trying to blast it. I'm like, that's what I told you guys before. Didn't I say this? You go to Atlanta, you will be shocked. Sports players, celebrities, everybody doing group sex. Everybody fucking everybody. Everybody's licking and coming in everybody. That's how it goes. Same in DC, same in Miami. I don't care what fucking race you are, they are doing it. We don't even need to talk about the Epstein files. Everybody's doing nasty shit. What y'all think?
Tyra, I'm in the process of watching it because I want to sit down and watch it. But what I don't like is that she's the executive producer. I would have wanted it to be where it was just the models talking. Where it was just them, because they saying some shit, but I know it goes deeper than that. And her whole I've always felt that Tyra is grade A narcissist because she brings everything back to her. Everything, let her tell it. That motherfucker is like, you might as well think she the first black supermodel. Like, and she tried to make it look like Naomi Campbell was bad. Bitch, Naomi Campbell was trying to tell everybody what time it was with her. You knew what you was doing. And the fact, Miss J, when he said, I taught models how to walk, but I can't walk, that shit broke me. Because the way I used to be glued to that TV every week, and then my daughter was like, she went through where she watched the whole all of them. I stopped at a certain point, but she picked it up where she would watch a marathon from the very beginning all the way until like whatever the last cycle was. So she was a very big fan of it, but she would still be like, yeah, this what y'all making them do is wrong. And the fact that you knew they wouldn't be successful, like she just doesn't take accountability for any fucking thing. And the fact that you didn't go and see that man, you didn't go and see him. If it wasn't for Miss J and Mr. J and Nigel, they made that fucking show. Them judges didn't make that fucking show. Low key, them judges was like, what the fuck ever. They didn't make or break that shit. Mr. J, Miss J, and Nigel made that fucking show because they had the most interaction with the models.
Right.
So what we need is a real documentary with the girls where Tyra ain't got shit to do with it. Because yeah, she put some shit out because she knew had she put out a documentary that didn't really touch on shit, they would have burnt her ass at the fucking stake. And then I'm mad at the fucking outfit the bitch had. Why the fuck you come in there with a goddamn trench coat on? Like, you a fucking model and they couldn't give you nothing else in the goddamn wardrobe? This ain't no fucking Beyonce Dance For Me video. What the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to be a fucking model, and you come up here to give your 2 cents in a fucking trench coat in 2026. A khaki trench coat in 2026. You got 2 motherfuckers. You know what? I know Tyra was fucked up because that bitch is out here selling hot ice cream. That's how you know you rich and you ain't got shit to do. Because what the fuck do you mean you selling hot ice cream? Get the fuck out of here, Tyra. Like, get the fuck out of here. We ain't seen you. I think she do what that shit is, Dancing with the Stars. She hosts that shit that's been on for 100 fucking seasons. Yeah, stick to that shit because ain't nobody watching it. Yeah, just leave us the fuck alone. Leave us the fuck alone.
Hey Trey, go ahead because I am out of the system right now, so you're going to have to manage it. Any comments?
Oh, did I give a shout out? We had 2 more. So we had 2 more cash. We had Jamar sent the cash app, and Gene gave us another super chat.
Hey y'all,
So
thank y'all
you
so
very
much for the support. We appreciate it.
Back. It's better now. Chris, your sound is back, but the sound was messed up.
Yeah, but this is on my phone. You're gonna have to manage the you're gonna manage the board until I can get back in it.
Okay. So Latin Girl 21 said, Nikki, you're beautiful. Nikki
Thank you,
got
thank you.
fingers and stuff. Yes, God. Yay. Oh my goodness. And Chico said surviving Tyra. It's that's the kind of documentary we really want to see. Surviving Tyra. The documentary should have been due specifically by the models and not Tyra. Like I would have loved to see something that didn't include her input at all. Because I feel like just kind of like you guys said, she was definitely a grade A narcissist and finds a way to kind of bring things back full circle just to her. I would have loved to see something that can even paint her in the real light that they actually saw her in. Because once that camera was off, there was a different version that she was given to those models. We all know that. And yeah, Nikki, just like you said, Naomi was trying to tell everybody what time it was. Naomi wasn't me. She specific. She knew what she wanted. She knew her job. She knew her body. She knew her angles, and she wasn't taking no mess. But here come Tyra, her little flimsy ass talking about, oh hi, I just want to be your friend and that's how she just showed up and thought she was gonna get everything that fucking Naomi worked for and opened doors for, and Naomi wasn't having it. And I love that. Stand on your shit, black woman. Stand on your shit. Don't let these light brights come on and try to get your stuff. She tried it. Wait, we can't hear you now. We can't hear you now. Nope, not yet. Nope. We can't hear you, Chris. Chris, you're quiet.
All right, so it seems like I am going to
Oh, there you go, talking to tin can again.
do this. All right, can you see me now?
Not exactly.
I'm so sorry, guys.
They're so haters. Oh Lord.
All right, so I should have a close. Oh God. I'll tell you,
There you
sound was working fine until we got on. It's always this show. Sound was working fine until that happened. Trey, there should be a video that I wanted to play in there, but I guess what we can do is just close out the show so I don't have the videos. It was something that was positive. That was talking about some good things in the world that was happening. Just so you guys know, this is a positive thing that is happening. Just because the Epstein files is not getting results here, they are getting results overseas. There's been a lot of people that's been removed from their positions, that's been stepping down, companies that's been removing their presidents, etc. So this because it's not happening in the United States, because the United States, that's how they do. They just want to. They have a bunch of nasty people up there. They don't like having sex. Nobody talking about them having sex with children. That's exactly what it is. But other people around the world are doing things. So I just want to let you guys know that is something positive. Also, it's Black History Month. I want to show a few of our inventors, but I guess I will show that at the next show until this gets to working. Other than that, Nikki, where can they find you at? Anything upcoming?
We have new merch at the FTP store. We have some Pam Bondi. Don't ever accuse me of committing a crime while I'm committing a crime, because white women. So check that merch out at the FTP store. I will put the link I'll put the link in the chat. You can find me on Instagram at bitch_happens. And the backup is bitch_happens 2.0. And the Bitch Happens podcast will be back next week on the 27th, Friday the 27th. So look out for that. And I'm working on bringing Court of No Appeals back. So just stay tuned. We're working on a lot of stuff. So we getting the merch together. So make sure y'all go check out the new merch. We'll have a commercial ready tomorrow for you guys. So just be on the lookout for that. We working over here.
And Trey, where can they find you at and any updates coming?
Yes, you can find me at Trey Rich Live on Instagram, and make sure you download my song Black Boy Joy on all streaming platforms. And make sure you guys are following our X. Make sure you guys are following our Blue Sky. Make sure you guys are following our Upscroll. Make sure you're following our Substack. Make sure you're following us on Red Note as well. We would love to hear your points of view. We would love to get your interaction, and we love to connect with you guys. So make sure you're tuning in and tapping with us.
And we're on Rumble as well. So that's the competitor. So just want to let you guys know. Other than that, Trey, you have everything up on your screen to close out?
Yep.
All right. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all of our people that did Super Chats and Cash Apps and Venmos, just to thank them again.
Yes, we have Angela, K is my name, T-Cope, Jamar, Hazel, Jean, and Light Mocha.
That's all of our regulars. We appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for coming. We will be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have any suggestions, let us know. We are also going to be inviting you on the show. I was supposed to play the game, but as you see, my system is all messed up. Germany, you are the person that was selected. Have not forgot. We just got to get this system back up and running, okay? Other than that, please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Liking the video really helps. Other than that, have a good day.
Engagement.
Have a good day, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
I said what I said, lo dije y que I meant what I said, lo sostendré. I don't give a fuck how you feel, no me importa cómo te sientas. If you voted for Trump, rest in peace, paz en paz.
FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. New members get up to 60% off site-wide with Savage X Rewards. Exclusive pricing and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer via our link tree at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty, delivered by FTP.
Fresh off the boat, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and grinder approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get on out, get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out, get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass, you don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out, whoa, get out. I didn't vote black, got that ass in back.